We have seen a little bit more of religion in public spaces, and there is room for that in some places, but certainly not in a public school classroom where this is coercive towards students.
John Williams is the legal director for American Civil Liberties Union of Arkansas. This is just one among other groups who are representing families who say Act 573 violates their civil rights.
Act 573 from this year requires the Ten Commandments to be posted in every public school classroom and library. So that is what we are challenging. They're worried about the effect of this religious document being confronted by their children every day they're in the classroom. And they're concerned about that impinging upon the way they instruct their children in religious matters.
I reached out to Governor Sanders, who said, and I quote, "In Arkansas, we do in fact believe that murder is wrong and stealing is bad. It is entirely appropriate to display the Ten Commandments, the basis of all Western law and morality, as a reminder to students, state employees, and every Arkansan who enters a government building," end quote. Williams says the law mandates that the version of the Ten Commandments to be posted comes from a specific version of the Christian Bible.
At least those who are religious believe that religious instruction should occur not in a public school. That should occur in a religious setting.
All I have to say is, how do you understand the founding of America without referencing back to the Ten Commandments? Sanders said it best. It is entirely appropriate to display the Ten Commandments. All is it? Display the Ten Commandments, not preach every day and put your hand on a Bible and say that we will follow the Ten Commandments, just to display the Ten Commandments, the basis of all Western law and morality. But as we know, friends, we've been trying to get rid of morality for sure and completely distort Western law, Western civilization, the understanding of history, or herstory, as we're being told you have to do now. And that's, if you agree with them saying that you can't just display the Ten Commandments, then you better also agree with the fact that you can't have a pride flag up, because that's a religion too. But here in the month of June, that's all you see everywhere. I mean, unless you've been lucky enough to hide in your house this whole time, which good for you on that matter. But of course, with that law was actually being put forth in April, it's supposed to be set to actually take place now and be enforced here in August. So there was a lawsuit, and that lawsuit specifically stated that these children and their families adhere to an array of faiths, and many do not practice any religion at all. There's a problem with that. We know that. Nevertheless, because of Arkansas Act 573 of 2025, all of these students will be forcibly subjected to scriptural dictates day in and day out. It just has to be displayed, like on the wall. Students can't even read the whiteboard in which the teacher is pointing at and saying, "Your homework is due tomorrow. Here." Do you think just having the Ten Commandments hanging way over here, just doing its thing, is really, really going to affect anyone? Do you? It's a gentle reminder of maybe you shouldn't kill or steal or covet thy neighbor's wife. But yeah, somehow that's big bad religion coming in.